Welcome into the Extra Point here on A to Z Sports, powered by TennesseeTickets.com. And if you want some A to Z sports gear, head to shop.atozsportsnashville.com for any of our pullovers, polos, t-shirts, and hats, all at shop.atozsportsnashville.com. And Zach, Tennessee Vols Basketball won in Gainesville against the Florida Gators for the first time since 2012, an 11-point win over the Gators. A tough game down there, but Tennessee, number 3 in the country, prevails. And then Vols basketball players Gator Chomping the Florida student section. Was that fair or was that foul for the players to Gator Chomp the Florida students?
It's absolutely fair. It's a rivalry game. You can do whatever the hell you want. That's the whole point. You want to get under the skin of your arch rival, especially after you beat the brakes off of them by 11 points. Now, I know the game went a little differently, but the final score, you celebrate. And look, I went to Ole Miss. Marshall Henderson, he taunted the Auburn crowd that one time. You remember that?
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely fair. I have zero problem with it. It's a rivalry game. It's a big game. And you know what? The next time they play in Knoxville, there's going to be some bad blood. Now, storylines.
Well, if they're playing in the Big 12, they had to put out a big statement because that's what happened this year in football with Texas and West Virginia with the Hook'em Horns down. So thank you, SEC, for allowing to have some fun in these rivalries. But it's fair regardless of the Florida-Tennessee rivalry because Admiral Schofield said that the Florida student section was throwing out inhumane taunts and gestures to the Tennessee players. So maybe a little bit of bad language and over-the-line trash talk. I like trash talk and all that, but you can go too far. And Admiral Schofield used the word inhumane for a reason, probably because he didn't want to make it more than what it's already been. So if anybody's out there saying that it was ridiculous or low class for Tennessee players doing the Gator Chomp at the students, I think you need to read and listen to what Admiral Schofield said about it and then think if it's fair or foul. But it's absolutely fair in my opinion.
Well, and he also did it after the game.
Sure.
Right? If you do it during the game, that's taunting. That is illegal. Now,
Yes.
It could be reprimanded by the university or something or the conference, but that doesn't look like that's trending to happen. I think that was smart. After the game, you just won. You celebrate. So it's, in your face. I liked it. And look, if Florida did the same thing to Tennessee and started making fun of them, look, that's what it is. That's what makes sports so great, is the back and forth interaction, whether it's between fans and players or players and fans.
And that's today's Extra Point here at A to Z Sports Nashville.com.